A manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat.
It's baseball on the show, and
now,
it's coming up
please
next.
Welcome your Hartford Yard Goat.
Number 46 will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year.
Settling in now, Nate Cottrell. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. 0-1, here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. And that's the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup.
In now, Eric Estrada. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Eric Estrada.
And a ball hit softly on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Vance Kincaid, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Vance Kincaid.
Sent on the ground out to second by Senny. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. So coming to the plate, Michael Bisce. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Hollins is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Into the box now, Michael Bisce, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Bullet back up the middle. Hollins is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Michael Bisce, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Kincaid is there to put it away for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Bisce starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is out. 9-1 is the way this one ends. The Hartford Yard Goats jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 46 earns his first win of the season. Sam Howard turns in 2 1/3 out of the bullpen to earn the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
We remind you to please drive home safely.
It's baseball. It's the show.
And
it comes your
welcome
way next.
Your Hartford Yard Goat.
Yency Almonte gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bisce is an Italian-born ball player. Very well could be starting the upcoming All-Star game. He currently leads all second basemen in the league in fan votes.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is
now at the plate, Gio Arellano. 2 on, 2 out
second
for him here
baseman,
in the third.
Gio Arellano.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Striding in once again, Vance Kincaid. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be run with a sac fly.
Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Now to the plate, Michael Bisce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nate Cottrell.
Nate Cottrell.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce. Stepping into the box, Michael Bisce. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Takes this the other way to right.
Round it.
And that'll get down out there near
Hold
the
it right
wall.
there. Pick up the ball.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping in, Gilberto Fernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Fernandez.
Ready with the 1-2. Hit to first. Comes up with it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now, Nate Cottrell. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Nate Cottrell.
The 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. Hartford jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Yency Almonte notches his 3rd win of the year. Randy James was unable
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your Binghamton Rumble Pony.
Wyatt Kershaw gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet.
So digging in now, Abraham McMillan comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
McMillan.
1-1-1. Out on the ground towards second. To his left, Bisce. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Coming to the plate now, Michael Bisce, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Bisce.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in, Michael Bisce. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 4-3 game.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Bisce is off at first with 2 away. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits. Digging in, Michael Bisce. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Michael Bisce.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Coming to the plate now Gilberto Fernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2 pitch. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. Throw won't get him.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
Now batting, shortstop.
So stepping in, Brian Cairo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Shows bunt as he gets this one down.
On the bag.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only 1 out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Now
striding into the box, Ernie Corey, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
The 0-1 offering. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Bisce. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Bisce.
Here's the first pitch to him. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Zahoric. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready once again, William Beatty. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Ground to second base. This could be 2. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang.
just the way you want to.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Wyatt Kershaw wins his third of the season. Freddie Rivera was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next.
Binghamton Rumble Pony.
Darnell Young will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Digging in, Gilberto Fernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Gilberto Fernandez.
The 3-0 pitch. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now batting, Juan Centeno, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Ryan Cairo.
Here's the 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Stepping up now, Michael Bisce. He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line drive to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of a plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Striding in, Gilberto Fernandez. He drew a walk his first time up.
Gilberto Fernandez.
Oh, it's hit to third.
Come on, come on, come on.
4, 3, and they turn the double play. Standing in, Michael Bisce. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Bisce.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate, Gilberto Fernandez.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gilberto Fernandez.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Bisce gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Gilberto Fernandez becomes the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher.
So striding forward now, Juan Centeno. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Beatty is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. On to first, and they get the double play. 1 hit's all they get. Now in the box, Michael Bisce. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Bisce.
From the stretch. Line drive to center field. Lincoln has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
4-2 the final score today. The Portland Sea Dogs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
No error.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Portland Sea Dogs. It's baseball. Steven Navoa will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Play ball. He's out.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Reggie White. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit to third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically.
Leading off the inning, Michael Bisce, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. Shoots this one over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
At the plate, Brian Cairo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bisce aboard here at first with nobody out. Drilled to the left side. The throw from his knees to second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Well, he showed right there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Bisce. He reached on a single in his first try.
Bisce.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Find the ball. You got it.
Into center field. Line drive base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. Has been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
At the plate, Brian Cairo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The set and the 2-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ross is after it, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So striding in, Samuel Rosario. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Rosario.
Comes set, the 0-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hara is there. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. Ready now, Michael Bisce. He singled his last time up.
Michael Bisce.
First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
first game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Ready for another chance. Brian Cairo. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He's set. The payoff pitch.
On the bag, on the bag, on the bag.
Ross is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Now at the plate, Theodore McGowan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
McGowan.
The 1-2.
2-2-2.
Sent back up the middle. Backhanded. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Striding in to start the 9th, Michael
Bisce,
and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. The relay throw.
Find the ball, find the ball.
And he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Richmond Flying Squirrels jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Ted McHenry wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Portland Sea Dogs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Randy James is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Batting fifth.
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates. Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Third baseman, Gilberto.
The 3-1 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
And it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Brian Cairo.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And one of the best guys on the defensive side of the ball today is going to be manning left field. Unbelievable range out there, the ability to go back on balls, not fearful of the wall at all, and has a strong and accurate arm.
One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Now at the plate, Michael
Now
Bisce.
second
He reached on a
baseman,
single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single
Bisce.
right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
On the bag,
Trying
on
to
the
check his
bag,
swing
right
there
here,
as
on the
this is hit
bag.
to the left side. There's one.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping into the box, Gilberto
batting,
Fernandez. 2
third
on, 2
baseman,
out for him here in the third.
Gilberto Fernandez.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Stepping up to the plate, Daniel Hara.
batting,
He got called
left
out on
fielder,
strikes his last
Daniel.
time through.
Yeah, always
Hara.
frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ways to
2-2.
get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep.
Now back to the top of the
The center
lineup.
fielder,
Stepping
number
in,
11.
Scott Guerra. He
Scott
came through with an RBI
Guerra.
single in his last at-bat.
1-1-1.
Ball to second. Bisce ranges to his left. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Stepping in, Michael Bisce.
Now batting, second baseman, Michael Bisce.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
That'll win.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Digging in now, Gilberto
batting, third
Fernandez.
baseman,
He'll look to bounce back after
Gilberto
striking out his last time up.
Fernandez.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning. Digging in to try it again,
Now
Reggie
batting,
White.
third
He
baseman,
flew out in his last
Reggie
at-bat.
White.
Working for the punch out and the
2-2-2.
oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Standing in, Michael
Now
Bisce
batting,
is looking for
second
hit number
baseman,
3 here in this
Michael
at-bat.
Bisce.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Portland Sea
Our
Dogs
final line
took the lead in the second
First
inning and
for the
rode that
victorious
until the
Sea
very
Dogs.
end.
4 runs,
Randy
7
James
hits, 2
earns
errors.
win
They
number
left
7
12
on the
men on
season.
base.
Randall Kelly was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss.